Hey, everybody. How are ya? How are ya? Oh, my camera's not. What is going on here? Let me figure out my camera settings. There we go. That's mo better. It was a blackout, Cherie. What's up with that? I'm like, what the heck? I moved my computer and my cord is being really funky. And when I move the computer, the camera disconnects itself. And yeah. Dove season, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. Kevin Rose, how are you? How are you? Let me get the bot up and going. So we have it. I threw the link out there. I will pin that booger. Oh, yes. Get on live chat, not top chat. Deborah Waltz, how are you? Happy Wednesday to you, if you're still in here. Folks, make sure that you share us out if you can, or if you will. Me, hello, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the reminder, Cherie. That's right. Hit that like button, share it out. Oh my gosh, I haven't even had a chance to clean my fingernails. I've been out and about here. Hopefully we get a few more folks in. Better for all. 210. Oh, 210's hanging out at Wally World. Are you people watching? Is that what's going on there? My goodness. I have a plethora of notepads here. I don't know why I have so many notepads. These one have lines. I like lines. These are scratch papers. I guess I'll just leave it here. Those are my sticky notes. Always need sticky notes. Food picking. Ah. Loading up on groceries. Chew, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to pull this back just a little bit. Do. I don't know how. There we go. Boy, I was searching around on the wrong on the wrong tab how to get rid of that. I'm like, how did I do that? Oh, Cherie, fiber optic is the bomb. I miss it here. Oh, I do miss it. Although I have pretty good internet here. It's with a small company. I wasn't going to give any money to Starlink. It's the only political thing you'll hear me say out here. I'm not about to give Elon Musk any funds at all, period. So I would deal with bad internet before that would happen. We had the world's best internet out there, Cherie. We really did. Poor cell service, good internet. It was kind of, a toss-up, which is really interesting because we couldn't get Verizon right at the house. Literally, like 50 yards up the road from the house, good Verizon service. Keys, winter starts next week for you. Am I ready? What do you mean winter starts? Like spring? Since we moved, we're in a little different climate here. It's definitely going to take some getting used to. I have rhubarb coming up. Rhubarb in April. I'm telling you. Out there at home, the rhubarb would not even consider coming up until the end of May. Memorial weekend, you might see those tops. And, it might consider saying, hey, I think I'll grow this year. I'm going to have pickable rhubarb by then here. The trees are beginning to leaf out. They've got little buds on them, some the leaves are starting to open. And we were just out at the other house on Monday afternoon. And the aspens out there were just getting little buds on the ends. So yes, me. And actually, here we definitely, out at our old house, I said we always had 3 seasons. We had winter, mosquito, and fire. And Kevin, it's funny that you say that you forgot the 2 days of summer, me. When I was a kid growing up out there, we had a lady, Shirley Tucker, who used to joke that every year when summer comes, that's the day that I went to Missoula. And she'd miss summer. And you'd have to understand, it's so rural there and Missoula's zoo town, big time city. She's like, every year when summer came, that was the day that I went to Missoula and I'd miss it. We are predicted. It's not super warm here. We had a few 70-degree days here already, but I'm looking at we're predicted for 31 degrees for a low tonight, 53 for a high tomorrow, and then 30 the next night, a high of 61. So it's not, and then 37 for lows, and 34. Absolutely out at our other place. I'm looking here what the predicted, 24 tonight, 23 tomorrow, 30 the next night, 32, 31, and snow. So there's a bit of a difference. AZ Coins. Welcome, AZ. I appreciate you. Good to see you. I have a few more of your coins here. I don't like to do the giveaways. If you're not here, I don't like to give away the items that you sent me. So, but I am going to pull one out right now. I'm writing it down. There we go. All right, I have a giveaway for the stream today, courtesy of AZ Coins. It's a 61D. It's a die crack or lamination air. And I wouldn't know what it is, even if I had a microscope to pull it up there and show you. I'm just not your error gal. So that'll be given away to somebody in the stream at some point here. And that is courtesy, and you can't even read my writing, good grief, from AZ Coins, who sent me several items. So at some point here, we will do that giveaway. We have 18 watching. It is cold up in their mountains. Starika, how are you? How you doing there in South Dakota? Huh? How's the Dakota life treating you? How are you feeling these days, Starika? And Kraken, if you're somewhere out there in the background, need an update on how you're doing. I worry about you, my friend. I don't know if Mr. Ray is back in, I want to say in service in our community here, if he's still with family. I don't want to speak for him. So I don't know if he'd be up tonight, and I don't know where Ashes is at, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. It is Wednesday, midweek market. Y'all know how this works. I'm not responsible for your sales, but I'm certainly willing to host you. If you want to sell your own items, the link is pinned at the top of the chat. If you want to email items in, that is earlybirdtradeday@gmail.com. Make sure that you include a clear picture, item description, and I'm getting the email open here as I'm trying to talk. A clear description, your ask price, whether it's a starting bid or a bin. If you're selling it as a lot, please state that. No more than one item per email, please, unless it is selling as a lot. And make sure that you include your payment information. Outside of that, must be 18 or older. And I think with that, we can get started here. Rosebud, how are you? It's good to see you this evening, Rosebud. I hope that you're going to send some emails. I know you said you had some Spanish jewelry, and I hope you actually took photos of that, because I allow jewelry, Rosebud, whether it's Wednesday or weekends. Flea market style, if I host on Sunday, but I know Ashes doesn't mind on Sunday as well if he hosts. So I hope you send pictures in. Me says, I'll be listening, driving home tonight. All right, drive careful, me. Captain Vic, how are you? How are you? How are you? All right, I have some items here. I am going to, did I set a goal? I did not set a goal. They have this thing now about super chats. And if you set a goal and meet it, you can show how you'll celebrate. And so I have like, let's see, I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to say 2 hours. All right. I'm going to start a goal. And basically what it is if I get to $50 in super chats, the goal will be met, and I'll do a giveaway of a silver quarter and a dime to the chat. If I get to $100, as always, I have a 1 ounce bar that I will give away. All right. In addition, we're doing the giveaway that AZ donated. All right, so let's kick it off. Should we get her going? I have some good items tonight, I hope. I have the Star Wars Mandalorian. This is the Boba Fett. It is 3 nights fine. It is 1 ounce. It was 2022, mintage of 2000, and this is number 501. How to Coin, how are you? Welcome in. So this is the Mandalorian, and this is the poster version. It does carry a little bit more of a premium, this poster version. So I'm asking 105 on it. 105. And I had to use my knife to pop that out of there because it's so tight. I wanted to show you the reverse is not the shiny. The reverse is colorized too. It's black. It's the same dark background. Check your comps on that. I'm right in there with that. Actually, I'm under. I'm leaving room on the bone there for you all. 105. Jetmac, how are you? Let's see, who has credits with me? Oh, Lance has credit. I was thinking, no interest there. All right. Kicking it off with some high dollar items, but I have a 2017 First Strike MS70 Gold Eagle. This is a 1/10 ounce, $5. Now, this has gone up considerably because gold has gone up. I did not change my price from last week in spite of saying I was going to. I'm going to scan that right now. And see what that scans at today. All right. At last scan, it scanned at 479. And that was, and then on 323, it scanned at 498. Today, that scan is 535. On 323, when I did the scan for 498, gray sheet was 470 and my ask was 455. I'm still asking 455. I would just like to get it sold. So that leaves, you know, you can read the writing on the wall right there. That leaves plenty of room for somebody. I'm writing down the scan of today. And I don't know, how Gray Sheet adjusts their price, but on 323, Ashes looked that up for me and Gray Sheet was $470. Today the scan is $535. I'm still asking $455 for it, which is, $80 below the scan. I've knocked this down to 33. This is the 2015 United States Marshal 225th anniversary commemorative coin. It is a 90%er commemorative. I'm asking 33. It is 90%, but I think spot is what, $33.75 today for a 1 ounce. So there it is, Liberty, U.S. Marshal 2015, Justice, Integrity, and Service. I'm asking 33 for this. You get the display box, the inner box, the COA. I better put that inside, and the sleeve. Asking 33 on that. Roll of 40%. These are Kennedy halves. Some have seen better days. But it is 40%ers. I'm asking, it's $9.80 face, so I'm asking $98 a roll. Today that's below spot. $98 a roll. 40%ers. Oh, good grief. Get on there. Any interest in that, anybody? No? I have an 1885 Morgan. She is about AU 58. I started her at 110. I'll take 90 for her today. Let me see if I can get up in there on that a little better. Let me look. Let me get my book. Mintage on that. What is the mintage? It's got a higher mintage. I'm just going to write that on here. This is one reason why I absolutely hate these Littleton albums. You cannot slide the way they make them. You can't slide the stupid. You have to slide each page individually. I'll show you my struggle here. Because of the shape of this, you can't just slide them all up and over. You have to slide each page of this Morgan album individually just to get to the back page where the mintage numbers are. How crazy is that, right? I'm going to do 17,787. So it is a higher mintage. And then to close it, you can't just slap it closed. No, nope. You have to do each page individually. I'm telling you, if you can avoid a Littleton album, avoid them. Pay for a better album, because this is truly a pain in the side. There we go. All right. No takers on that. Well, I have my Volcombi. This is the Skyline. It is a 3-ounce combi bar. Right now we're looking at a reflection of my camera more than anything. I've got 150 on this. Probably Jet Mac. You're right. It's probably Ray's fault. I got that album off of him, I'm sure. It's all Ray's fault. I have 150 on this. These carry a pretty high, hefty premium. The Volcombi. I'll write them and tell them their albums are a piece of, this is what it is.
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horseshit.
That's exactly what it is. Each time you hit it.
Warning, bullshit alert.
That's exactly what it is right there. It has several sayings. I don't know if you've seen those, but each time you push the button, it says something else. And it sits right here next to Ha Ha Unicorn, who says, they make me laugh. You need one of these? Yeah, these are...
That was bullshit.
I have bags. I'm selling grams. Baggies here. You know it. $25. You get 10 grams. I don't know where else you can get 10 grams for $25. These are Volcombis. This bag has 2 bars. Each bar has 5 in it. $25 a bag. That makes them $2.50 a gram. If anybody's interested, you'd carry it everywhere with you.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Excuse my reach as I reach in front of that. Again, I have these 1917S reverse. I got these from Ray. Everything is Ray's fault. He's not here, so I'm just going to completely blame Ray. This one's not as in good condition. $18. That's exactly what I paid him for it. And this one's in a little better condition. It's also the 1917S. Asking $25 on it. What happened is I bought them from Ray, had them put in a wallet, and then I double bought because I picked some up here. And when these came from Ray, when my wallet was shipped, I already had them. Okay. Going to go through my... Cherie, are you saying you wanted 10 grams for $25? Is that what that... Or were you just posting it for me that that's the price? I could probably, Cherie, I don't know if you were saying you, like this would ship in a card. Oh, you were helping. Thank you, dear. I thought that's what you were doing. And then I thought, oh, I better ask. I appreciate you posting that for me. All right. I have some maples here. I have first year maples. Now this one is toned completely orange. And it's got a little bit of a, well, I don't even know what to call it, striping on it. It is a first year, 1988. They do usually carry a higher premium, but I'm telling you what, all I'm asking for maples today is 35 bucks. There we go. Even on these two, there's one that I'm going to ask a little more. And I actually had $40 on these, but 35 bucks, I just want to move them. Yeah, and I don't know that that's artificial toning, Cherie. Because it's too uniform orange. I don't know. This one looks to me like it's artificial toning. It is also an 88. And maybe I'm wrong, but they are maples. Okay, this one has got some toning, and I think it's to do with their wash. Look at the stripes in it. See the lines? It almost looks like, have you ever seen those woody pennies? You don't see it under, in a certain direction, and then you tip it in another direction and it gives you those. But this is an 89. $35. All right, this one is more. I'm going to say 45 for this one because this is a 2000 Y2K, and it has the fireworks privy there. And let me pop that. I think you've probably seen. Oh, look, a scam call. Sorry about that. Afternoon scam. Almost evening scam call. Scammer. This one's got a little toning started there on the edge. That's natural toning, not artificial. That capsule is in crapiola shape. So I'm asking 45 on this. Captain Vic, I have 19, and I would do a deal on them. I would do $665 for all 19. The rest of them, everything's in a capsule. So I can read you the dates. I have 4 2021s I'll set them. These are 2020s. There's 2 of them. I have 4 2021s. I'm going to pull my camera up here a little ways. They are all, we said they're all. I don't have any of these ones that are milky. They're all in good shape. I have 5 2014s. Ida Herring, how are you? It's good to see you. This is the 2014s. Let me grab the others. I have 2 2019s. A 2018. And this is a 2011. And then I showed you these 3. There's 2 of the first year, 1988 and the 1989. So I have 19 total. I'm asking $665 for all 19, which makes them $35 each. Ben says I want the best 21, 19, and 18. All right. Well, I only have 118. The 2019, let me look here. They're about the same. And the best 21. I'm gonna have to pop the capsule on that. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. The capsule is scratched, but and you want a 2000? Okay, the 2000. I was asking a little more for the 2000 because it's the fireworks privy. I was asking 45 for it. I have 35 on the rest, but I was asking 45 for this because it is that fireworks privy, and I'll pop that off. It does have some toning on it there, Ben, right there on the edge. If you don't care for that. And I'll show you the reverse. It's got that, see, you can see that toning there. Okay. Because I would do a deal on, if you want all 19, it's just a flat $35 each. Just to move all 19. All right. I'm just writing it down. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to move all of this Canadian. I have more Canadian stuff, Ben. I have more Canadian stuff. Do not leave. Okay, I need to mark these off of my list. 18. And I only have 119 left. And 2000 is gone. And one of the 21s. Okay. You got it. I'm just going to double check, Ben. I have a 20. Let's see, make sure I got it right. I got an 18, a 19, and a 21, and the 2000. All right. So that leaves me with 16 of them. So I have 16 maples left. I do 560 on them, if anybody's interested. Again, that's 35 each. I have roll of 40%ers. I think I showed them already. $98 per roll. That's 980 face. That is under melt right now. Let's see. I just have to look at these to make sure that I'm double checking the weights on these. Why doesn't this say? Oh, it does say it. I just couldn't. All right. Dolls Dolly, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Philip the Board, good to see you as well. If anybody wants to come up, I did put the link at the top of the chat. And I will do emails. Kevin, I see that you sent some emails already. Cherie, I see that there's some emails from you. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Ben, I've pulled out some Canadian stuff here. I just don't have it priced yet. I have like the 1 ounce Canada Lynx coins from 2017. 2018, the bison. 2018, what is that? I guess it's a wolf, timber wolf. If you need any of those, I'm going to try to get them priced up. I know I don't have them. If it's something you're interested in, oh, I've got 2 of those. I've got duplicates. I am reaching now into my personal stack where we found ourselves a little short. Well, our house sale is not going favorably. And we've had some issues, and we are not going to come out of it as well as we'd hoped. So I'm selling off some of my stack to make up the difference. So I'm just pulling out these. All right. Oh, these are 3/4 ounces. That's different. And those are 2 ounces. All right. Yeah, it's been, in fact, we were supposed to close Monday and it's been put off. The buyers are doing VA financing and the veterans, it's been a rough week. So we're not going to close Monday. And these poor people have sold their house and are in a moving van on the way here, and things got delayed. So I feel real bad for them, but anyway. So I don't know. I hate to put these out here without knowing a real fair comp on them. I'm going to go with my gut here. I'd come up, but I'm working on some lanyards and silver as well as bag charms. All right, doll. I'd appreciate it, but I understand when you're busy. All right. I'm going to say, choice $40 on these. On any of these 1 ounce Canada coins. So I have a 2018. These are the Predator series. I can say that these capsules truly stink. I peeled that capsule off so you can see that the capsule is crappy, but the coin itself. So $40. I have 2 of those. I have 2 of these. This is the 2019 Grizz. Oh, come on, camera. That's not the condition of the coin. That's the condition of the capsule. All my capsules were used, so they're a little scratched. $40 choice. Here's the Canada Bison. I have 3 of those. If you're looking to fill out, this is from 2013. This capsule is a little better. That's the pronghorn antelope. Speed goat. Kevin knows. Shy guy, how are you? WTX, what's up with you? Keep in mind, these are all 4 nines fine. Not 3 nines, 4 nines fine. This is Canada silver, folks. Again, the Predator, the owl. I have 2 of those. Those are from 2015. Your choice, $40. the links. And that one is from 2017. The mountain lion. Puma. I have 2 of those. 2016. And again, this is the capsule. It's got the ring on it. This one's got a little toning here at the bottom. From 2014. And that eagle's got a fish in its talons. Oh, no, Shy Guy. Dang it. More, does she have more scar tissue? Or is it fluid or what? All right. This is a 2015. This is a 3/4 ounce. 3/4 ounce. I have to get my knife. I hope whatever it is, they can. Are you going back to Denver? Does have a little milk spot there. I'll just show you that capsule is kind of crappy. So this is a 3/4 ounce. And this one is a 3/4 ounce. And I'm going to say 35 on these too. Howling at the Moon. Have you been to, I'm assuming that you've been up to or down to Denver. All right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get her referred out. All right. Well, I guess it's closer for you guys to go to Denver. I certainly got good care at the Neuroscience Center in Salt Lake. In fact, I got stellar care there. And it's a teaching hospital, but what was a blessing about it is one bill. Like we got one bill for everything. There was no like odd radiologist bill or lab bill or doctor bill. It all came on one. And, you know, when we were sitting there with a $300,000 bill, they were like, if all you can pay is $25, then that's what you pay. I mean, I had 2 brain surgeries there, and you know, we did follow-up care. I saw the infectious disease. I saw the hematologist. I saw the internist. I saw the neuroradiologist. We went back to the neuroaudiologist and the neuroophthalmologist. And it was all one bill. Oh, I'm glad you made it out of Walmart. Sometimes you wonder about that, right? Yeah, we got stellar care in Salt Lake. I mean, from the moment we got there, he stayed right in the room with me. And with the exception of the morning after we got there, he never had to find a meal. They brought him a tray for every meal. They made sure, if somebody was leaving that day, and they just held the tray back and gave it to him. We were never charged for a meal for him. And my room was right there at the nurse's station, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin. Salt Lake has amazing care. It's a little bit of a hike for us here, and we had the choice of maybe going to Billings, Kevin, but we were like, no, Salt Lake. And never had, like I said, never had a bad experience with them. All right. Y'all are tired of looking at my stuff. Nobody's interested in the 40% rolls. I have 3 of them. Asking $98 a roll. And I have more Canada stuff. I have 1 1/4 ounce and 1 1/2 ounce, and I have some 2 ounce stuff, but I need to get it priced up. If any of you collect those. It's the Neuroscience Center in Salt Lake. Shy Guy. And unfortunately, it's just the neurology, Salt Lake Neurology there. It's right up at the hospital. The neuroscience and rehab. And it's right there up at the, like I said, up at the hospital. You don't have to go to the hospital, but they see it is a teaching facility, but from Parkinson's to seizures to stroke, tremors, trauma, MS, headaches, dizziness, they cover it all. And like I said, good people. The neuroradiologist that I had when we were there is no longer there. He moved on to a teaching hospital in Kansas, I believe. But the chief resident that we had when we first got there, and she's actually the one that diagnosed me with this rare brain condition. She works in Oregon now. She has her own practice. But yeah, I can't say enough good about them. All right, I'm going to get off this. I'm going to share screen. I had to reopen the email here. Let's go to the emails. I don't have anybody else on panel with me, so I have emails from Kevin and Cherie. So let me make this large so you can actually get it up there where I can read them. All right, Kevin, you're up first. River Spirit, how are you? Yeah, Shy Guy. We got there about 10 o'clock at night, and they were waiting for us to check us in. And they run 24/7. We're not used to that here. They literally came and got me for scans and x-rays, throughout the middle of the night, and had ultrasounds on me. And and by the next morning, we had a tentative diagnosis, or what they thought was a diagnosis, and I went in for surgery the next day and confirmed it, and they treated me. And yeah. River, how are you? I love you, River. All right. We have here from Kevin, and I'm going to take a moment, because Kevin, I'm creating a command on the bot for you. So I'm just putting some spaces in here. Now we should be able to type that in. And Kevin, I might, okay, I'm going to change that. Let me edit that. It's maybe annoying to you, but I'm going to take the accent off of the E for you, or for, just to make it easier for people in the chat, because not everybody can find that. So I changed it so it's just a straight E. So that anybody, there. So now if you just type that, exclamation point, now it'll say Kevin. Your information, I got that out of your email, will drop in chat. So there won't be any issues with you putting it in. All right. We have a Desert Rose Trading Company, Sanskrit, Jasper, and Sterling Silver graduated beads. So the beads get larger. It's 18 inches. It extends to 24. It is in new condition. He's asking, Fancy Kevin doesn't sound right. It is Fancy Kevin. I should make that the command, right? River, Fancy Kevin. Or just fancy. All right. Those are beautiful jasper. Look at the movement in those beads of that color. Mother's Day is coming, folks. They are graduated, so they do get bigger there towards the bottom. How cool is that? There's the clasp and the mark. And Mother's Day can be for sisters and aunties, cousins, girlfriends. Graduated, exactly. They have a degree in being really cool. They are educated beads. All right. We have a 23.6 carat weight Kingman turquoise on 4.73 grams, 3/9 fine silver handmade pendant. It is hand cut, hand set, native made, 65 shipped. Kevin takes PayPal friends and family and Cash App. Girlfriends, that's right, girlfriends, sure thing. Oh, on the desktop, if you're using a Mac, you just hold the key down. So I just hold the E down and it pops up. And then I have to go over, scroll across and select the E with the proper accent mark. And then it pulls it up and I can actually choose his name. Wife not approved. All right, well, it's not my fault you got a narrow-minded wife, JetMac, you know? I think in that case, it would not be girlfriend, JetMac. That would be mistress. I tell my husband all the time that we could use a wife here. Like, we both need to get a better wife because she heard that. Well, bless her heart. You tell her I'm sorry that she married a philanderer. All right, we have here a sterling silver and Kingman turquoise, 6.9 gram total. It is a size 11, $90 shipped. We know you're a good guy. She knows you're a good guy. And if you're buying stuff for your girlfriend there, Jet Mac, you need to be a little more quiet about it. That's a piece of advice. Yeah, you probably shouldn't advertise it. Yeah, if you got a wife and a girlfriend on the side, you're kind of a floozy. A man hoe. That's really pretty on the face of it there. There's the mark. See if we can get you in there. Sterling right there. Well, I love that you call her your girlfriend because that's how it should be. Keep that romance alive. She is the girlfriend. And she is the mistress and she is the wife, the queen. If it's not that, then you're doing something wrong. All right, we have a picture jasper pendant. It is 3/9 fine silver picture jasper pendant. It is handmade, 9.6 grams, 3/9 fine silver. It weighs 92.25 carat weight, and he's asking 65 shipped. This is just a confirmation of the silver weight there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Boy, doesn't that look like those sand dunes down in the south? There's your 3/9 fine, your maker's mark. Whoops, that's the wrong one. It did not copy this. I'm going to recopy. I'm going to post this one. 65 shipped for this. And look at that stone. Isn't that pretty? So it also, I don't know if you've seen, I do some astrophotography here. And so it kind of looks like a night sky where you have lots of stars and maybe the Milky Way and maybe some, you've got a little bit of light coming in or clouds. Yeah, that's a cool piece right there. All right. It is hot. We have a lace agate pendant here, 3/9 fine, silver pendant, 8.6 grams. It is a Mexican lace agate, which weighs 51.6 carats. COA is included, and he's asking 70 shipped. I'm going to copy that. Post it in there. Oh, look at that design. This lace agate is so gorgeous. I don't know if you've ever seen this up close, It's hard to get a picture of it, but this stuff, it always has so much going on. That's going to be too close. All right, I'll have to deal with that later. A message from the realtor. Yeah, pics just don't do it justice. I mean, the way that it'll be clear in an area, so the depth in it, yeah. And the more you look at it, the more movement that you see in it and the more colors. It's really cool. All right. We have a Kingman turquoise, hand cabbed, 3/9 fine silver, 37.7 grams. That turquoise weighs. The silver is 9.15 of 3/9 fine. COA is included. $70 shipped. Let me remind you, Mother's Day is coming. And next week is May, and May is my birthday month, as well as Mother's Day. And I think I'm going to take a little, like Miss Ida, I'm going to celebrate all month of May. Thank you for that idea, Ida. And Ida, if you're still here, oh my gosh, lady, this community has really pulled it out. I have a bunch of stuff for you for Tulsa for the kids. I can't wait to send it all to you. Graduation. Good thinking, River. I wasn't even on that page. Graduation. Stellar graduation presents here. Handmade, native art, precious metals and stones. Doesn't get any better than that, folks. All right, we're moving on. We have a sterling turtle, white buffalo stone and opal on an 18-inch chain that is 925. So this is a sterling silver turtle. Get up there where you can see that. Weddings. Absolutely. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. So here's the cooter. It is white buffalo stone and opal. Look at the color in that right there. Let's see if we can look at the color you've got going right there in that opal. Thank you, Cherie. $50 shipped on this, folks. $50 shipped. It comes with an 18-inch 925 chain. All right. Keevan's last email. We have a sterling silver turtle with abalone shell on an 18-inch 925 sterling chain. He's asking $50 shipped on this. Let's see if I can get up in there. I was dropping that. Look at that design. How cool is that? $925. There's your abalone shell. I like it. I like it a lot. Cooterific, Cherie says. Yeah, it was kind of an overcast day here, Kevin. I know the forecast said that we were maybe going to get some showers. We did not. We had, oh my gosh, we have a massive knapweed down on the front of the property because apparently the previous owners didn't bother to dig or pull or spray or anything. So we were dealing with that today while we didn't have any wind. Look at that. Now, that's a really cool design in that back. Ashes, how are ya? Oh, I don't think we got that warm here today, Kevin. All right, just a quick recap of Kevin's. He had that Desert Rose necklace, the Kingman turquoise, the Navajo and silver turquoise, the picture jasper pendant. That was kind of that sandy looking one. The lace agate pendant, the Kingman, the hand cabbed Kingman turquoise that's in the shape of that arrowhead, and the two turtles. They would make fantastic graduation gifts. You guys, if you have graduations coming up, these two turtles, good point. Great graduation gifts. Silver art. They're really cool. Cherie Ward, you're up. I know you're here. Ah, that's right. Your daughter's birthday dinner. Well, I'm glad you guys are spending some time together and celebrating her birth. All right. Cherie takes Cash App, Venmo, and Chime. Very nice full grain leather, 38 caliber or smaller sidearm holster with a belt clip. This comes with a belt clip. She says it's very nice and comfortable. $15 bin. There is a $6 ship. On this. For your pew pew, safest place for it is on you. Don't put it in that purse because you can set that purse down or it can be stolen. Keep it on your person. $15. 38 cal or smaller. All right, up next, she has some Ikes here. So she has the two in the original boxes, brown boxes, a 71S and a 72S. She has a bin of them on them for 12 each for the 71 and the 72. And for the 74S, she's asking 11. For all three, one price, $33. There is a little higher shipping price on this because you know these boxes are a little bigger, and so that package is going to be a little bigger. So all three for $33. BH Customs, welcome in. How are you? Did you see the stuff that Kevin just had, BH? These really cool turtles. You'd go back to college to graduate to get one of those? I don't know that I'd go back to college. Graduate school was awesome. I'd maybe apply for a PhD program, but nah. Any interest, folks? Any interest? You have three Ikes, a 71S and a 72S. And the 74S in the blue pack, 33 each. A bachelor's in what, Cherie? If you went back, what would you get your bachelor's in? I was 37 when I started back, when I went to college to get my bachelor's. You can do it at any time. You're never too old. Vet school. Vet school is very difficult to get into. The incredible amount, not only grades, but the amount of volunteer hours and work hours. Yeah. You were 47. Yeah, Jetmac. I was, let's see. I was 40 when I graduated because it only took me 3 years to do my undergrad. And then the following year, I got into grad school. And I finished it in 2.5 years. I didn't even... West Point Eisenhower, $1 bicentennial uncirculated, 90% silver. It's a bin of 33. The West Point Eisenhower, $1. Yeah, nursing school is pretty tough too, yeah. I really sweated physics when I did my undergrad degree, and actually physics ended up, I really enjoyed it. Math was like horrendous. Yeah, that's why I was an English major. $33 on this. It is an Eisenhower dollar. Pardon me, the Eisenhower dollar. No takers on it. All right. We have an 86 coin set. Have all original packaging. Silver dollar with the clad half. She has a bin of 32. You get both. These are nice sets. My daughter, it took her 5 years to do her undergrad degree, but she took extra. She had a dual degree, and then she was 4 classes away from having her special education certification, but they changed their delivery method of classes, and they were only offered online, and she is not an online learner, and she was not willing to do it, so she walked away. She graduated with her elementary education with a early childhood dual major. This is an 86 US states US coin set. You get the dollar, which is 90%, and the clad half dollar, $32. No interest. We will move on. We have 32 silver-proof state quarters, uncirculated, some toning, in gorgeous conditions, she says. Some have a little toning, most do not. She has a bin of 220 shipped. If you're looking for the quarter sets, your silver-proof quarters are the way to go. If you're going to collect them, you just as well collect the good ones. If it's a kid collecting, totally do your clad, because just get them interested in it. But I must confess that I have a set of both. I have a set that I haven't completed of the state quarters that was my sister's, my special sister's. And I haven't completed it. I have some Philly dates that I need to get yet. And then I have the state quarters set in silver. That's less than $7 a piece. 210 says 32 of them. Been 220 shipped. Let's get up in there and you can take a look at these. Guam, DC, Nevada, North Dakota, to name a few. There's a couple Guams, Virgin Islands. No interest. There might be interest, but funding, right? All right, we have here a 2.4 ounce, 3/9 fine copper mushroom poured by Cherie. She's asking a starting bid of 25. Yeah, Cherie, those are good deals on those. So no joke, folks. This is it's a 2.4 ounce copper mushroom. I'm just going to put that in chat just to confirm. This is a mushroom. It will include the COA and the Cooter Queen sticker. It's a standing shiny copper mushroom. Haven't seen many of these in the woods. It's made from Liberty copper bars. There you go. Or it could be a jellyfish, because right there it sort of looks like a jellyfish. Starting bid of 25. Oh, let's see. It wants me to upgrade my computer. Let me get rid of that. I don't need to restart right now. That would be a disaster. It'll help you find the morals, and 210, the morels, and 210 says, I need the help. All right, no interest in the mushroom. All right, we have one more. We have a Canadian dollar, 1989, Canada dollar, starting bid of 25, case and cover included. Yeah, I think, it's the end of the month. We're not quite to payday yet for some people, 210. So, it is what it is. I have a crap ton of gold that I'm going to be putting up on this weekend. I just pulled it out tonight. So you have here the Canadian dollar, the case and cover. These come with the case. And she's got the slip cover here with it. This is the canoe. I don't remember what they call it, the Voyagers or something like that. Everyone is broke. Yeah, I don't know. If it's that or let's see. All right. No interest there. I'm going to recap what Cherie had. She had that 38 caliber holster or smaller. She had the Ike dollar lot of 3, the West Point Eisenhower, the 86 coin set, the 32 silver proof state quarters, the 2.4 ounce copper mushroom, and the 89 Canada dollar. I'm going to go ahead and post Cherie's email. In fact, Cherie, let me, and now that I've kind of figured out, I can do another I'm going to grab, it's taking me just a second. Hang on, folks. I just need to grab Cherie's information here. I'm going to make her a command on the bot as well so that she's got one. All right. Let's try it and see. That's right. You hug Cherie while we wait. Everybody hold hands. Sing a song. All right. It kind of smashed it together. I was afraid of that. So let me put in some stops here. Sometimes when you copy out of the email like that, all right, it puts weird stops in there, so I'm trying to fix it right now. Okay, I updated it. Now let's see if it's more readable. The bad part about this is I can make these commands ahead of time, but I can't actually drop them and see how they look. So is that more readable there, Cherie? The second one. It's got a comma after your email. I put a break after your Cash App, a break after your Venmo. All right. I hope that's better. All right. Okay. Perfect. All right. So that's all the emails, folks. We've gone through all of them. And I will pull this up here. Let's, since we've gone all around here, I will do a giveaway. And I'm going to set it up here. And so you'll need to this is coming from my bot, so you need to use an exclamation point, AZ Coins, because AZ is the supplier of the, and I'm just looking at the, there we go. All right, I am going to share the screen so you can see. who has entered. There you go. Now you can see who's entered there. This is my bot. This bot is free for anybody that streams on StreamYard, and it's fairly easy to set up. It's fairly intuitive. You've got your dashboard that shows who the top commenters. You've got your commands where you're setting up what your commands are. And then right now I'm in the giveaways. And we should be oh, come on. Apparently I just learned something. Apparently you don't get out of the giveaways because it resets it. Just learned something new there. So enter again, folks, if you already entered, because I mucked it up. Totally my fault. I got out and then back in. Yeah, Cherie, it's just Nightbot. So it does have timers and stuff that I haven't played with yet. Let's see. So right now it's showing Philip and Captain Vic and Jetmech and John Eason and River Spirit and 210 and Cherie Ward. Type exclamation point AZ coins. There's Ashes. And Rosebud. Rosebud, I look forward to some emails from you soon, I hope. Mino, techno, and bots. Yeah. After I pull this, I can look around. I can show you around just a little bit. I certainly don't use this as much as I should. There are other things that it would do. Chris Levine. I don't know if it's Levine or Levine. It's damp and dark. Oh, because I'm looking at the giveaway screen. Let me go over to StreamYards. Sorry about that.
Well, hello, everybody.
I completely had you blocked off.
Oh, you're good. Just having you in the basement. That's where you keep all the people in the basement. You don't
I'm
want
so
to be followed.
untech savvy. It's stupid. Veen, that's okay. Levine. Thank you. I will try to remember that. All right. Folks, if there's nobody else, we have Cherie Ward, 210, River, John Eason, Jet Mech, Captain Vic, Philip the Board, Ashes, Rosebud, and Chris. Anybody else? Exclamation point AZ coins. Gold Sniping Farmer just got in. Just got in. And I'm going to pull a winner, and this will show it up in chat. So last chance, 987654321, and the winner is Gold Sniping Farmer.
Ah, congrats.
Come in at the last minute and win it all. Congratulations, Gold Sniping Farmer. See there, Nightbot brings it up. Congratulations. So Cherie, while I'm here, I don't use logs, but you can go back and look at logs if need to. Regulars, chat moderation timers. It's pretty intuitive. So
Gold
to
sniping
set up a
farmers.
command, you just click new command, type the exclamation point, and it always has to start with an exclamation point. So exclamation point, whatever. And then like I copied your stuff from your email in the response part. Everyone gets to use it, and then you click create, and that's it. And you're allowed up to, I don't know how many commands you're allowed up to. It says show 25. So I just stick to
Did you see gold sniping
the
farmers?
most used people, the most frequent people on the channel. Give it to Cherie Ward.
Yeah. Hey, Kim Campbell.
Well, what it is, let me this is donated by AZ Coins. It's a 1961 die cracker lamination error, 1 cent. So Cherie, let me I'm just writing on it. Give to Cherie Ward. So that'll come out to you, Cherie. Oh, a good win for his birthday that was on Monday. Well, happy birthday, Gold Sniping Farmer. All right. Ashes, are you with us?
I am. I've been talking. You hear me? Can you hear me talking? Hello.
Got to avoid the bingo players. Poor River, she's sneaking around there. No, I cannot hear you, Ashes.
Everybody else hears me, but you don't.
Cherie hears you. And chat hears you. Why don't I hear you?
We can make fun of her now, folks. You can't hear any of us talk, so we can make fun of her.
I do not have you muted.
No, I'm not.
Let me just pop you down and then pop you back in.
No, I can see it working. I see the little, selective here. But I can see it.
I don't know of a way to mute StreamYard Studio.
With the volume turned down on a computer, maybe?
All right, I'm going to step out of the studio, Ashes.
Okay.
And back in. But you have, you should have command. You should be able to do whatever here in studio.
Well, not so loud, but clear, Silver Keys and Ashes. Well, thank you very much. Hope everybody's.
There we go. Now I hear you.
Were you just muted?
No, it was something with StreamYard. I just stepped out and right back in and it was fine. Nope,
Yeah.
I had nothing muted.
Everybody could hear us all, but you just couldn't hear me. Like they said, it was selective hearing. So I get it. I get it. I understand.
Right. So I have, we've done all of the emails. I've been up. I don't know if you wanted to, crap, she's back.
I'm pushing.
Cherie Ward.
Bullshit level, DEFCON 5.
push all the buttons. Did you have stuff you wanted to pedal tonight, or are you just on for a visit? Perfect. I will let you go.
I always got stuff.
Of course you do.
Always
And
got
then when we come back to me, I just want to, let folks know I've got a little gold I'm going to be.
There you go. Gold, folks. Can't go wrong with gold. No, can't go wrong with gold. Still trying to get
it panicked me, honestly. I was like, oh my gosh, my computer's dying or something. I don't know that I can't hear you, but we're good.
Still trying to find a home for Eunice. This is Eunice Shriver, Special Olympic World Games.
She was a champion of the Special Olympics.
Yes, she was. Yeah.
My sister competed in the Special Olympics.
Yeah, we used to go a lot with the fire department. We would go down and we would work the Special Olympics that are local here. It was always fun. But it's $1, and I believe this is 90%. I believe is what this is. But if anyone's interested, it's in the capsule. $33. I have 100-gram Valcambi. Most of y'all, if not all of y'all, have seen this before. 100-gram Barrica bar. It's 10 by 10. And today I do 185. 185 for the bar. It's not broken. 185. You break it apart. You can sell it for $2 to $2.50 if you wanted to. I just don't have the heart to break it apart. Got a couple of 1853 large cents. Here's the least of the two. Got a VF35. I would do 55 on that one. You can see it was 60. I marked it down to 55. Then I have one that's a little better condition. A little nicer color. I like this color better. And this one is 70. And it was 75. I marked it down to 70. Just trying to move it. It just sits here in my desk drawer. Just like to move them, get them out of the way. Make room for other stuff. 1858. I'll let you buy us out. That's a winning lottery. 1858, small letters, about 20. Flying Eagle. We do 80 today. $80 on that. CPG. Ringmaster Ray. What's up, buddy?
Ringmaster Ray, how are you? I wasn't sure we'd see you tonight.
1917 Philly Walking Liberty, $50. 20 on that one. I guarantee you'll be famous. You already are famous. Where's that infamous? I get those backwards.
Oh, good, Ray.
1809 half cent. Do 75 on that one. 1875 or 1809 475. Cat bust half. $18.35. Do that one for 50. 1873 seated half and fair 2. That one's 50. Ain't X-rated. Got these in the mail today. These aren't for sale. Not yet anyway. But 2018 Canada $2 Polar Bear and MS69. It is a whatnot pickup on Trader B. That's his label. I've got my wife hooked on whatnot. She gets on there to get the giveaways, and then she'll buy something on occasion. But they had a new game at Trader B. So she said, "You want to play?" I said, "Sure." So this is what I won. And then she won the one that was graded 70 and it's called a Burt slab. So that's his special slab for that. But it's MS 70. But pretty cool. Little half ounce, $2 coins. Purple core. Purple core is awful pretty. At least I think it is. But
It's cool.
she got a package in the mail. She said, "I got something. I don't know what it is." And it was a big package, and she took it out. And she had this tube in it. She said, "I opened it up." She was so excited. I opened it up, and she said there was nothing in it. This was a giveaway on someone's channel. They gave this tube away as a giveaway.
It costs more to ship it than its value.
Oh, you got that right. She got, these are giveaways she has gotten. And they're just little aluminum foreign coins, and they mail them in here. One of them actually cost us 50 cents because we had to pay it. That's right, Cherie. That's why I've been married that long. Yeah, I like the purple cores. We picked up, Ben picked up 3 of them out of our local coin store down there. He's got so many, Trader B's got so many of those things around the country. It's crazy. And I forget what this, I think this is actually for, I looked it up. Hey, Sorcerer Stan, it's either 1.5 or half. It must be, I think it's for 1.5 ounce coins is what this purple one is from Canada. Pretty cool. Nice tube, but it sits over here in the shelf. But anybody looking for anything in particular? If you are, I'll find it for you. If not, that's no problem either. I sat here the other day and I was going through this book. This is my one I got off of Facebook Marketplace, 1953 catalog of U.S. coins. And I was watching somebody else stream the other day. And I think it was when Mama T was on. I was going through here, and I'll have to find it again. But there was one coin in here in 1953 that was selling for $1,000 in 1953.
Holy cow!
Which is crazy. I mean, you pick a coin. Find it here. Silver coins and dollars. Like a 1797 half dollar was selling for $2.25 back in the day. A 1794 lettered edge dollar, flowing held dollar in 1953 was selling for $650.
Holy cow!
That's a lot of money. That's like buying a car, almost buying a car or something back then, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't quite born then, but does anybody else like old books like I do? I like to smell them. Anybody else like to smell the old books? Or is it am I the only weird one? I guess I'm the only weird one. Let's see what the other coin was here.
Sorcerer Stan, how are you? Welcome in. Uh-oh, trouble has arrived.
Hi, guys.
Made
it in.
And Silver Keys, I cannot see anything like I have admin rights right now. I don't see anything in here, by the way. I don't see any buttons. I don't see anything at all. Looks like I'm just a person that joined.
But you got my
I thought so. I don't know.
The request to.
Yeah. Here's an 1863 proof quarter eagle gold coin. And in 1853 or 1953, it was $1,250. It's crazy. Only 30 of them were made though. So.
Holy smokes! Hey, yeah, Stan, how are you?
Book there. Well, I didn't really have a whole lot because I didn't really prepare. I didn't think I was going to be back in time. So I got stuff I'll show this weekend when we come up. I'll be over at Ray's Saturday and back on Sunday. So, but again, like anything else, if you're looking for anything special, just let me know. Probably got it or can get it. So thanks.
Well, thank you for coming up. I'm going to check on that. I might send it to you again. I don't know why it didn't come through or didn't take effect, or
I don't know.
well, I'd have to step out and get into the studio to do it again. But Ray, would you like to come up for a minute?
Sure.
All right. Perfect. And I might step out of the studio for a minute and just take a look behind the scenes here.
Okay. Go. All right. Bree was talking about gold making her tingle, making her tingly. I was sitting there thinking of bad thoughts. I could think of other ways.
Yeah, you're trying to think of where is my seizure medication at? Right.
Yeah, exactly.
My seizure medication.
Making her tingly. Whew. All right. Here is a Newfoundland. 1919, 25 cents for $10. It is sterling. These are all sterling silver, 925. If you haven't found the old land, this is the new land. Newfound land. Being family. I have this at 10, so if anybody's interested in 10 on it. 1919. $18.81. That one is for 30. How much she? You can hear it in my voice. Yeah, probably so. Make me feel a little giggly. Right, here we go. Another 1880. My camera's not wanting to play nice now. There we are. 1880 for 30. Only 75,000 minted. $18.90. 20. This one is a 20-cent Newfoundland. Was this one right here? This one was a 20 cent. There is a difference between the 20 and the 25s. All right. 1912. Wait, where'd it get? Such trouble, camera. There we are. That's nice and clear. Another 20 cent. 1912. Another 1912. One is a 25 cent. 1917. These are all Canada, Newfoundland, Canada. 1917, 25 cent. 12. One is a 20-cent, 1882 M. M. 15. This one's an 1874 H, 25-cent. This one is Canada, Canada, not Newfoundland. $1943, 10-cent. She's teasing you with her gold. I will show you something I did pick up while I was on my way to see my mom. Stopped at a coin shop on the way that I had not been to in a long time.
You're teasing us with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have that drop down you're talking about. Keith.
You don't.
Mm-mm.
Well, what in the world?
I know. We'll fix it when we get done.
Okay.
43. This one is an 1872 H. If I do end up going to Tulsa this year, get approved for vacation, probably some of the stuff I'll take and see if I can move it there. I can get some stuff I want. Then you have the 5 cents.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind to go to Tulsa, but man, it's just such a long way from here. So
It is. I mean, for you, it'd probably be easier to fly.
oh yeah, I'd have to fly. I'd have to fly into Tulsa. I couldn't do it any other way.
1905. Canada. We have some Newfoundland 1 centers. We have those. What else we have here? One from the Newfoundland. 1876 seeded quarter. That one is 30. You'll be back. You have dirty mind intentions now. This one is a BU uncirculated, beautiful 1958 quarter. NMS condition. $9.
That's a beautiful coin.
Yeah. For a Philly too. I mean, it's beautiful. One in my album is comparable, so that's the reason why I was moving this one. This is a 1864 2-cent piece. That one's for 10. Better one of the two, the large letters, 1864, does have the W in we, and the E is very, very faint. That one's 17. You guys can make offers on anything I have up here too. Don't be afraid to put in offers or ask or anything like that. $1909 Philadelphia barber quarter. That is a sheet. Let's do. Mark it down to 9. Someone wants it for 9.
Yeah, 210. Richmond, only 4.5, 5 hours from me. Not too bad.
Got another seated quarter, 1891S. Was earlier. It's an 1854 with arrows. 25. And then I do have some Indians. 1902 for $2. Can't wait to see what you find on the ground in the parking lot. Who are you talking to, Cherie?
I think she's talking to you if you go to Tulsa.
Oh. Well, I've found a lot of cool stuff in parking lots. Old chains and everything.
Hey, Just Stackett, how's it going?
What's
Good
up,
to
Just
see you.
Stackett? Liberty there.
Just stack it up
1890.
again.
$8. $1896. $2. There goes the focus. Well, it's got a little pitting to it. Environmental damage. $1900. Well, it's dark, but in really nice condition. One's for $2.
210, I have not.
1891. $5. All I got. Now, but I was going to show you what I picked up.
Where do they have that coin show at, 210? What's the venue?
Maybe I'll find Cherie in the parking lot. That's what I picked up.
Oh, that's cool.
1955, 5 peso. Gold. Already had that one. Now I need one in that date range. One in that date range. They get ridiculously expensive.
And then the biggins. When you get a chance, I got something to show Cherie on this whenever you get done there. No hurry.
Well,
Are you watching?
I'm done.
Cherie, are you watching?
Have to get keys to switch it.
Shriners Building at Lakeside. Okay.
There you go. Oh, you got to go to Ashes.
Sorry.
There you go.
Here we go.
Said you needed to see gold to make you feel good. There you go. 1/10 of a gram. 1 200, 1 200, 1 100.
The middle one on the top.
1/10, and 2/10. Just one. Yeah, you can open your eyes now. Look, Cherie, it's okay. It's okay. Just want to make you feel good. Give you the shimmy shakes. I don't think that's possible unless you're using a mushroom. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, where is Lakeside up there? 210. Which part of Richmond is it in? In the metro area there. Multi-purpose. Atta girl.
Yep. Multi-purpose tool.
Hey, Benjamin, welcome back.
Welcome back, Ben.
Pick up some more Mexico silver yesterday, but all of that stuff in my albums.
And Ben would like to know his total, please.
$5 billion.
48,995.
Let me get it for you here, Ben.
Gold hit 3,500 yesterday for a little bit.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Do you want this signature, Ben? It's just the 4 items.
You talking about where the squirrels play? 210. I know where the squirrels play downtown Richmond. Yep. There's a 1 gram pep.
I'm asking. Okay, regular shipping. I'm asking 118. Per gram.
Got you 210. Yep.
If anybody's interested. Regular ship. All right.
A vintage bottle from Virginia. Well, that's cool. All the way up there.
$156, Ben, with ship.
Sitting on your hands. All right, you can't. Type in. Well, apparently you're not sitting on your hands 210 because you just type sitting on my hands in the chat. So you should. You can type Ben 118 or Ben times 2 for
Or Benjamin times 2. Or times 5.
There's ones or halves.
These are 1 grams.
Okay.
And hang tight here. Hang tight.
Virginia Dare flavors.
Whoa. Winning a Grammy for that performance.
118 each. Well, 210. We're in a little bit of a need of some cash. The sale on our house has been delayed. And we're trying to move forward with getting some flooring in the new house. So we're off the subflooring and getting some new windows. So I'm selling some gold.
Trees stroking out now.
This is our savings right here. This is what we got.
Nothing wrong with that for sure.
I also, Ben, maybe you weren't here earlier. I pulled out all of my Canada Predator series coins. As well as the other, all these 1 ounce. So I have a bunch of those as well. I have 2 of most everything. Two of all of those. This is a 3/4 ounce. And this is a 3/4 ounce. And I have some more, but I don't have prices on them yet. I have the 2 ounce. I have the 1.5 ounce. I have some 1.25 ounce. And I have some 2 ounce. I don't have prices on them. I have, this is chunky saber tooth. I just got to get prices on those yet. So I am trying to sell the gold for 118 each. And I actually have.
Hurry, I put a link in the chat for you about Virginia Dare, that bottle you found. It's actually out of New Jersey. In case you hadn't seen it yet.
I have more other stuff, but I think for tonight. And if you buy all of them, the gold, I will give a little better deal on them. But Ray, welcome back. We are sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it was tough on me because seeing my mom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always tough. How far away is your mom?
About 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Not
210.
too bad, but it is quite a little bit of a drive.
210. You can get buy one get one free on the gold. It'll only be $2.36 a gram, $2.36 a gram, and just buy one get one free.
that's
Silver
exactly
Keys.
right.
If you don't move that pretty quick, reach out to Coin Crew of Mid America. They'll buy. I'm pretty sure they'll buy it. I'm not sure whether they'll be a little less than that, probably, but they'll probably buy it all.
Coin Crew?
Yeah, Coin Crew. Yeah, talk to Mike or Keith. Either Keith at Coin Crew. It's on Miss Ida's in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
And Angel, or talk to his brother Mike over at Mid America Coins, the one that runs the Tulsa show. I'd say either one of them would buy that from him.
Okay.
They were talking today that they couldn't get enough of what they wanted to purchase in gold. So,
All right.
so
I might reach out to them.
pretty cool. I mean, you got 17, it's over a half an ounce.
Well, I have a few more.
There you go.
Big old blob of just 925.
Benjamin says payment has been sent.
Thank you, Ben. I will package this up and it will ship tomorrow. For sure. I will get into the
Cherie
post office.
it's called Virginia Dare because that's the person's name that started the company. It wasn't in Virginia, it was just Virginia Dare was the first English child born in North America and made history before she could walk. She represents the passion to explore, which we bring to everything we do. So they named it after the first English child born over here. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a 925 pancake.
Yeah, what's it weigh?
Well over 2 ounces. Let me grab my scale.
And you mounted that yourself?
That one. That one is 1 ounce. At 2.3.
Hey, Gold Maple, how are you?
That's just all sterling. Five. I thought this was a cool shape for a bar. 1 ounce bar. That goes into the Victor treasure chest, along with all of the fractionals that I got.
And so, Keith, you got your package for me? Okay.
I did. Thank you. I meant to mention that. Did you? I didn't find the 73S penny in there. And I don't know.
I didn't have one here. I got to see if Ben can find one over. I didn't have one here.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yes. I'll get you one and throw it to you. That's no problem.
No worries. I'm like, oh.
Sorcerer Stance has been 15 times 118, 1 gram. The ones in the containers, not the two in the other ones.
You want those 15.
Yeah, good deal.
Sorcerer
Right.
Stan, do you want more than that? Or do you just want 15?
How many you got? There you go.
Because I have more. I have 2 the kind bar, and I have 2 Britannias. And I have 7 pants. So that's
26 total grams.
it should be 27 with the Geiger.
Oh, the Geiger's cool. Yeah, he said Ben 27.
You got it.
Nice pickup, Stan.
All right. Let me put all these into the bag.
Well, that's kind of why a lot of us stack. It's kind of like you said, it's our savings account. So you stick stuff back, and then if you need it, you sell it. So it works out pretty well. If we can just keep silver climbing.
Yeah.
Gold's at 33.40 and 93 cents right now, and silver's at 33.50.
Stan will have to this will be sent first class signature. Do you signature with insurance, Stan? So if you'll allow me, I'll go in and I'll figure out exactly what that cost would be and tell you what that is for shipping.
Hey, Philip DeVord, how are you, sir?
Before we get a total. If that's okay, I could do that really quick here. I'll let Ray back up. He was showing some.
Oh, not really.
Oh,
Know what that is?
silver wire,
Yeah.
18 gauge, huh?
Nice.
Soft round. What are you wrapping?
What was our wrapping?
He did too, Ken. He took them all.
Yeah, it's 18 gauge, 999 fine silver for soldering and stuff that I have. It's one, I think it was 1 full ounce.
I was going to ask you how much. So 10 foot of 18 gauge weighs 1 ounce. That's cool. Yeah, Kim Campbell. It's a great thing that if you're able to do that. I actually asked Mike and Keith. He used a little bit.
Yeah, I used a little bit to do some soldering one time.
I asked Keith from Coin Crew and Mike from Mid America Coins yesterday in their coin conversation they do every Tuesday. Which, by the way, if you're not there, you should hop on there. And Kevin says, "Will you trade for that wire? He might need that wire."
Yeah, I'll trade you for it.
But I asked them both the question: if you had $1,000 of spare money to invest in precious metals, what would you invest it in? And Mike from Mid America said, without hesitation, he said right now he would invest in silver and not gold. So you'd be able to get more silver for your money, and then he's thinking it's going to go up. So I think that's
Put it in your
smart.
treasure boxes. There's over 7 ounces in this little tiny box.
$2.10. Poor Cherie's being mean to you. Aw.
It's okay, 210. Cherie's a bad girl. Bad girl, bad girl. What you gonna do when they come for you? Some other person. As she breaks out the chains and whips and handcuffs. What Cuban said. Well, I made a trade.
There were 2 Kind brand KINE bars in that you bought, Stan. That's what he's asking about. This is a pretty cool sound. What do y'all think? Yeah, you got them. So yeah, you got all those 15 she had on the board, and then 7 pants, 2 Kinds, 2 of something else, and then
They're the Aragor Harass.
Yeah, that was the ones in the black wrapper, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you got the one from the Geiger Gold.
I'm sending you, Stan, I'm sending you an email right now with a screenshot of shipping.
No, that's a stack of American Silver Eagles. I was just shuffling through. I wish it was $20 gold pieces.
Be a nice stack to play with.
Yeah. Somebody said that they were talking about yesterday on Coin Crew channel, I think, when they were doing that thing yesterday, that some guy melted a graded St. Gaudens.
I heard that.
What?
Yeah, they
Said
melted
it made national news. I mean, my God. If it was like a really poor grade, I could kind of see it, but it was like a mint state. It was pretty high grade.
That's blasphemy.
I know.
Well, I'm sure that they did it to get they did it so they could get more plays on YouTube and whatever streaming platform they're on. They'll make more money to buy another one. I mean, it's just, but from the numismatic value of it, I mean, I'm with you, Cherie. melt something different. Melt a Krugerrand or something. I mean, don't melt that pre-33 gold because I mean that stuff's hard to come by anyway.
Yeah, exactly, Cherie.
Yeah, and you cannot get it. And if you just sell it for melt value, think about it. It's only 90% gold. So it was worth way more numismatically than it was in the gold value.
Well, if
But-
they had that kind of money to play with, I don't think
Well, they
would
didn't care. I mean, they could care less about that because that's not the reason they did it. So
Yeah, that is one lost in the history books now.
yeah. Chalk up another one for the shallow end of the gene pool. No, but you can sure try.
Well, you could try to slap the stupid out of them, but I get arrested for smashing their face in, slapping them so hard so many times.
Boy, that just.
Crawling
like
under
you
your
said,
skin.
I mean, they must have gotten a benefit out of it over and above. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure it was for view, so that they'll be. Let me see if I can't find it on YouTube.
What's his L probably?
Yes, Stan, it is. It is.
I don't know
And I was
anything.
going to ask you, and I know Zell has like a daily limit sometimes, at least mine does. So if we need to break it up, that's fine. Over a series of days or something, that's fine.
Because Zelle is actually the better of the ones to do it with because there's no transfer fee.
Exactly. Yeah.
1863 Treasury warrant. Nice.
State of Texas.
That's cool.
The one below it.
I guess I've never
So it
seen
means
the
it was
treasure.
canceled.
Is that a cancel?
Yeah, it's a cancel.
Stamp. All right.
Punch.
And they're hand signed and hand filled out. That's just kind of cool.
Especially being from Texas.
Yeah. So did you your package arrived from me?
Yes.
Are you using it or did you put it up?
Well, I realize it's going to need a spring put into it.
What?
Yeah. In order for it to compress, so I have it up here. So in the clip, this is supposed to have leverage so it keeps it snapped shut like that. That way the money doesn't come out, but then it's got a spring basically that you hold it open, then it would snap shut tight again.
Oh.
Okay. I've got it up for show up on my curio cabinet.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it would.
No, I love it.
Okay. So
I liked it just
does it
even
have to
though
go to a jeweler to get a spring in it, or can you?
I would have to find out. Maybe I could get the parts off eBay or something.
Okay.
Find out how it, because I mean you can't. It's just loose and floppy. You can't put money in it; it won't hold it.
Huh.
It is
See,
very cool.
not a carrier of money clips, so I
Me
had
either, but that's when I saw that one. I thought that was pretty neat. I got 500 pesos.
so that's like $1. I don't know what's the peso the
Peso to dollar ratio. I
yeah.
don't know. There's the 50. Supposed to go.
So Ben and I went to the coin store on Friday, and while we were there, the coin store had a Federal Reserve bank strap of 50 bar notes,
Oh wow!
all uncirculated and in sequential order from whatever the number was, number 1, all the way to number 50, and it was date stamped on the strap, March the 31st. Either 1963 or 1968. I can't remember what the last number was, but man, you talk about some nice crispy bills. They were super sharp.
There's 1,000 pesos.
Wow. So they weren't, I mean, if you told them you wanted them, don't they have to, aren't they legally obligated to
What's that?
the strap notes?
No, I mean we
Or did
bought
they
them.
oh, you bought them. Okay. I
Oh
was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say,
we bought them, and now it's like he says he loves his new treasures. So now we're contemplating: does Ben keep them? I was going to buy them, and he bought them out from under me, the little turd. That's all right.
oh,
But we're
sneaky.
fantasizing. Well, I actually got a better deal for him, and he took the deal I was going to get him. But that's okay. I love him. It's fun. But we're thinking about, do we break them up, sell them individually, which I think is a bad idea. Well, I think you can send them off to the PCGS grading company that does currency, and they will grade a whole strap, and you can put all 50 in one thing. And I think that's the way you preserve them, because it's just super neat. And he got him a real ring. He thought, oh, that's a real ring. Let me look at that. Oh, it fits my pinky. So now it looks like he's the godfather of Mexican real. It's so funny.
Digital government. 1914, 1915.
No, Cherie, no. My wife won't let me get married to anybody else. I tried that once. When my wife turned 36, I was 42. I hadn't turned 43 yet. There's 7 years difference. And so I told my wife, I said, hey, since you're 36, I'm going to trade you in for two 18-year-olds. And she said, that's fine. I'll trade you in for two 21-year-olds. And she said, I guarantee you, 221 goes into 36 way more than 42 goes into 218. And so we're still together after 30 years.
Yeah. Nailed you on that one.
Yeah.
Yes, I need some new reals to go with those pesos. You bet. And Hidden's been trying to get me to collect paper money. Like you gotta
Diversify that
diversify and start collecting paper money. Like
Hidden's typeset album. Have you watched the video on his typeset album that he built?
Not yet.
You need to watch it. It's amazing, because there is not one, and so he made one. So
this weekend
for
when I was there,
currency?
I found these all together.
I'll
Star
have to
notes.
go look at that.
I picked up all of those just when I was at my mom's.
Oh, really? That's cool.
That's the first time I've seen star notes in a while. This is a star
Ben
note.
says, do you need some new reals to go with those pesos, Ray? He's got
Oh,
over
yeah.
1,000 for you to choose from.
I know it. Pick it in Lebanon. German collection.
Can you turn on both cameras for a second, Miss Keys?
I sure can. I wish that would work. I don't know why.
Did you say reals? What? Did you call
Yes.
reals?
See, there you go.
Yep.
My favorite one's this one right here. That I
It's
have.
getting real up in here.
Yes,
right,
it
yeah.
is. Oh, that's pretty. Pillars and globes.
Oh, you got a Confederate. What is that, Ashes? That's
That
a,
is an
oh,
eight
that one was,
real from 1748 out of Mexico City. Pillar and globes. So here you go. You'll get a kick out of this. 1748.
Ray, look away from the screen.
1948.
1948.
That is wild. 200 years difference.
200.
100 years. Unbelievable.
Isn't that crazy? Inflation went down on these two coins too. So crazy.
Wow.
But this one's 200 years old, and you know, I mean, it's super nice. And the rims all still there, which is cool.
The rim on that is really cool.
Yeah, you can, because you can see it while you put it in there. You can actually see it right there.
Yeah.
You can buy it,
The
Stan.
decorative. No, we can't.
It's available.
No, it's not. Tell him lies.
I've got lots and lots and lots of reals.
Totally real up in there.
Oh yeah. So from cobs to quarters, halves, ones, twos, fours, eights. But that one is by far, especially for the age, is absolutely the nicest one. That one right there. It's just crazy how nice it is.
Oh, are those gold foils, Ray?
Yep. Gold
Are they
notes.
the
These are
$2?
the Florida. This one's Florida, Wyoming, South Dakota, Utah, and Florida. A few of them. That one's my
I
favorite.
have the Florida half, but I don't have the others.
This is the prettiest one.
Yes. Hey, when I talked to those guys at the Georgia show, the Dalton, Georgia show from Goldback, they were there, had a booth set up. I said, you know, y'all would make just as much money if y'all made a life-size poster of the $5 Florida Goldback. And they looked at each other and they just smiled because they knew exactly what I was talking about. That's a numismatic Farrah Fawcett pinup is what that is.
Yep.
There's a little Cabalito from 1910.
We had the 1911.
I know, lost in the mail. Jerk.
Well, lost in some male person's
Well,
pocket.
I think somebody ended up stealing it. Which is, we've never had any issues with our post office here locally. I guess they got some jerk in there that took it. So, 1887, 8 reals. Papering your walls with those Florida goldbacks, half goldbacks. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah. Got them up like the old Farrah Fawcett posters.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're too young. Aging myself. It was Farrah Fawcett, and why can't I remember the other? What was her name? Oh my gosh. My brother had a poster of her in his room. Hey, Coin Junkie, how are you?
Coin Junkie.
Bo Derek.
That's who it is, Bo Derek. Yeah.
10. I remember her running up the beach with her dreadlocks, braided hair, frolicking across the sand.
Yes, and she was. Who was the guy in the movie 10 with her? He was kind of a schmutz.
Was that the guy that played Arthur?
Yes, it's yes. My parents took us to Arthur and the Bad News Bears when I
Hey, Robert Pintoff.
was a kid.
I picked this up for me. 1787 New Jersey.
Nice.
My only piece of colonial, which I think is pretty cool. And then from my good friend Stan, I bought this chunky piece. 1768, 5 kopeck from Russia. We didn't use it, and the reason I like this too, and especially the colonial, I've got to go talk. I think you've heard me say this before. I got to go do a little talk about colonial money. We've got some reenactors who are going to talk about it, and even though the Russian kopecks weren't used in the colonies in the United States during that period, it's nice to have a piece of coin from that time frame. Trying to find me an inexpensive coin from around 1776. I got a 1773 halfpenny coming. I just bought one of those. Yep, I get it just stack it. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Here's a 2 real from. Oh, the Kopek is nice, man. And it's super cool. I really like it.
You have a good night, Stan. I appreciate this.
Night, Stan. Good night, sir.
Just
There's a
stacking
two-pack.
PSP,
Stan.
losing packages left and right. Wow. Robert Pintoff, how are you? I don't think I said hello to you.
Super nice 2 real from 1761.
Oh, wow. That is a beautiful one. That looks like 2 peaches. Or, you know,
I think it looks like a dairy.
the backside of
Dairy.
Kim Kardashian.
Carrier.
And then look at the reverse on that thing. Crazy. Folks, we're all just doing show and tell right now. If y'all are looking for anything, let us know. Surely somebody either on the panel or in the chat will have what you're looking for if you're looking for something.
We have lots of goodies.
Gold, silver, copper. You want it? We probably got it.
Old, new, name it.
Yeah, I found a guy on Whatnot that was selling Copex the other day or yesterday, but he was asking $45. That's just more than I wanted to spend on it, quite frankly. And because I'd like to get a 1776 and a 1787 Copec. And the reason I'd like to have those years, and if you don't know, 1776, obviously Declaration of Independence, and 1787 is when we signed the Constitution. So that's why I'd like to have those. Just be neat. How would you like to have to carry that coin around?
Those are the itty bitty.
And not lose it.
Oh. Aren't they smaller than a half dime?
Oh yeah. Here's an Indian cent. So you kind of get an idea.
Yeah, smaller than a half dime.
Yeah.
They're like half of a half dime. I guess that's why it's kind of like quarter real.
Yeah, it's crazy. So thank you, Ben. Keys, what gold you got left to sell? Just stack it single.
I have these 2 grams here. It's a 1 gram PAMP. And a 1 gram Valcombi. And I have some other gold, but I don't have it priced yet. And then I have this. This is a 2017 MS70 First Strike. And I showed it earlier. On the 23rd of March, it scanned at 498. Today it scans at 535. On the 23rd of March, gray sheet was 470. It's more than that now. I have not adjusted my price. I'm still asking $455. Lots of room in that one.
That's right, coin junkie AG.
I'll lay it there if you want to look at that. Let's see. I'm trying to learn to use the Kitco app to figure out prices on gold, and I'm not quite there yet.
I go to the silver coin calculator, and then there's one there just for gold. You can do it by coin, by weight, or by carat. I'll put the link in. Are you trying to do it by coin or by weight?
By weight. I'm trying to do it like a 10th ounce.
Okay. So a 1/10 ounce melt is 335.04.
I'm sorry, a 1/10 ounce.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat here so you can have it.
Okay. And is this the spot price? I'm
Yep.
clicking on
Yep.
it now.
Yeah, so once you open it up, you look at it, it'll show you at the top of that. And if you've never been here before, if anybody has never been here, if you go to the top of the page, clad, nickel, copper, silver, gold, platinum, palladium, even Bitcoin, you can do a gold and silver to Bitcoin.
Well, I
But
guess I use this for silver all the time, but I've never paid attention to the top of it to use the rest of it.
It's like you can go up there and click on silver and go to silver coins, and the Australian, the Canadian, and the US coins are all there. And the same thing with gold. You got gold coin, gold bullion, and Canadian gold coins are there. So super neat little website.
That is all right. Let me change back to this. I'll have to get on that because I've got some other here. I just need to price it out. Like a 1/100th. Are you kidding me? That's thin.
Oh yeah, the little 100, little baby gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can click on the bullion at the top, and then of course it doesn't go down to 1/100th. But if you do 1/10 and just move the decimal over one place to the left, it's the same thing. So the melt on a 1/100th is $33.52, and melt on a 1/200th is $16.76. Those little pieces I showed earlier, one was a 1/100th, one was a couple of 100s and a couple of 200s. Then I had a 1/10 of a gram, and of course, a 1/10 of a gram is worth about $11. But then you got to add in the premium. You know, it's like the little stuff is worth more than the big stuff. It's crazy. Hey, GW. I know my LCS is somewhere like on 1/10. He charges typically around 20% over spot for the 1/10. You can get gold for almost at melt, real close, maybe within 1 or 2%. So.
Sounds like gold is the place to be right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely got a good value, and you're going to get more value, but it's just so expensive. And you know, you can buy. If silver would keep pace, or if it would start to keep pace with it, then you would be all right. Because right now you're right at a 100-to-1 ratio, almost spot on. But it's hard, you know. Yeah, gold and silver. Goldsilver.com is another good place you can go, and you can look at that ratio. And right now it's 100.01 is the ratio. And back in May of 2024, it was $73. Don't we all wish we took 73 ounces of silver and bought gold back then?
350, just stack it.
That's pretty. What
It's
size
the
is that?
Noah's Ark. It's a. Oh my! I'm sorry. I hang on. Just stack it. This is a. Oh my gosh! It's super thin. It's a 1 gram. I had this in the wrong package. I thought this was a 1/10. I had it in the wrong package. So my other 1 grams, this is going to have a little bit more of a premium. My other 1 grams, that is what that is. That is
Stack in it. He'll bend that Noah's Ark.
It's not a 1/10 ounce. I have to get it up here just to make sure that it's 1 gram. It's 1 gram. So it's just a 1 gram. I'm sorry. I thought it. Okay. Let me write that down.
So he's asking the price on the 1 gram is still $3.50.
No. No. I thought it was a 1/10 when I quoted you the $3.50. Just stack it. No way. It is going to be a little bit more than my others because it does have a little bit of a premium. So I'm going to say do 120 on it. And then and then there'll still be a $6 ship.
Nice pickup, just stack it. Nice pickup. Gold salt. That's right, Kellen. Melt it all.
That leaves a lot of meat on the bone there, but I think. I better put your name on it. Just stack it.
Cherie.
And there's my info there in chat.
You're going to get people asking you for your phone number, Cherie. Better be careful.
I've already got her phone number.
Ray's like got her on speed dial. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Cherie.
I just called to say
I love you.
Oh, no. I just called to say I have gold. That's all you
it's gold. Yeah, it's gold. Because gold makes her tingly.
I just called.
I'll make Cherie tingly.
And I have tenths and I have quarter ounces. Yeah, we know we know, Cherie. We're just picking at you. You started, we just keep going.
Not a lot of people have the pleasure of having their phone number. Yep.
All right, Kellen, back to driving for you.
Feels special.
And Silver Keys, Kellen got his quarter yesterday.
Okay, Kellen. Kellen, I didn't answer your email. I saw we were traveling on Monday when I got it, and then I spaced it and didn't go back to it. But I will email you, Kellen, and we'll get that figured out. Um, so, who was asking about the kind bar?
Kind man.
210, I believe.
210. If you're still here, I have one, but it's a 2-grammer. And it's the holographic.
Hey, Stuart, how you doing?
Well, if I can get it to.
Well, I think I'm going to hop off here. I get to work early in the morning, so
There we go.
2-grammer.
that's
It's
pretty.
a 2-gram
Gold.
with the hologram back. And I have 240 on it. All right, Ashes. I'll get this. I don't understand why the admin thing is working.
Yeah, we'll get it sorted out. So no big deal.
Okay.
We'll get it.
All right. Sounds
All right,
good.
folks. Good night, y'all.
I
Thank
love you,
you.
Ashes.
Love y'all. See ya.
You-
Bye-bye.
Love you back.
And Cherie, keep your door locked and the chain on your door, and don't let anybody from the numismatic world come into your house tonight. Unless they have lots of gold.
It feels
night,
tingly. I have to check her pulse. So I went to the gas station today, and I was getting a drink, some caffeine. And the girl at the register, they know me really well. I've been there going there for years. And she's like, well, this wouldn't go through our money counter. So do you want it? Of course I want it. A 1954 quarter.
Let me pull you up here, right?
So anytime, 52. So anytime she gets stuff like this, she just gives it to me.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, last time she gave me 2 silver quarters. Not too shabby.
Yeah, I would say.
It's like, well, how much is it worth? I said about $5, but you'd have to sell it to the right person.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to have.
I don't want to deal with it. She's like, no, I don't want to deal with it. You can have it. So she gives me all her silver that doesn't go through her little counter machine. Better take her some donuts. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she's a nice older lady.
All right. I got some other gold here. Which y'all might be able to afford. Here, Cherie, this is for you. Here's a 1, oh good grief, a 1/100th. So I would do 14 on this. And we could do risky ship on this if if anybody's interested. Stuart says bin. Do you want, I have, oh, Cherie got one and Stuart got one. Okay, because I have two of them. I had two of them, $14 each. Do you want risky ship? Oh, Stuart says send to Cherie. And
Well,
Cherie, I've already
there you
got,
go.
you've got this giveaway coming to you, so no shipping on that. So Stuart, there's my info. Cash App is preferred. Cherie, let me write that down.
I'm gonna step down 2 keys. I gotta get ready for tomorrow.
All right, Ray.
All right, love you guys.
We love
Bye.
you too, Ray. My thoughts have been with you since I talked with you Friday. So
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry again.
Yeah, it was tough.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
You have a good night. Thank you. Did I do it wrong, Robert Pintoff? Did I screw that up? Oh my God, you guys, did I screw this up? I thought Ashes said put a 1 in the 1 gram and then just move the decimal. Did I just screw myself there? I don't think I did. Hey, does logic? Yeah, math is not my strong suit. It's why I was an English major. Bill 457, I do not have an email from you for your win of last week. You didn't email me your address. And unless you just want me to donate this to Miss Ida for the kids at the Tulsa Coin Show, you sent an address, you sent an email. I did not get one. Nope, I do not have one from you. Oh, do that. Okay. I will put it in a sack. To Miss Ida. All right. I just send to Ida for the kids. Thank you, Bill. And Man, I tell you, I have such a sack here for Miss Ida. Holy cow. Wait until she gets this honker. It's going to be comparable to the St. Jude's. I have all of this stuff here that y'all have donated. Plus more. Well, then I misunderstood what I misunderstood then what Asha said, because I went over here to this and he said to just put it in 1 gram and then move the decimal one over, which would make it 1077 for spot for a 1/100th. That's, oh my God, you guys. Well, that sinks my heart. Well, crud. Well, I mean, I have to honor it. I sold it to you. That's my fault. I misunderstood that. Let me write down a 1/100th is 0.01 ounce. And that's the spot price. So that equals 33.40. Oh, well, I'm writing myself a note here to put, I got to keep a binder of how to figure this out. So did I get that right? 1/100th, this spot at 0.01 ounce, spot is 33.40. So it'd be 33.40 for spot. That's what he meant, isn't it? You just move the decimal 2 places and you get the spot price. Boy, I'm a bonehead there. All right, let me close this. Oh, Stuart. One 100th of the gram means 100 equal a gram. This logic, yeah, I just completely misunderstood how to price these. but that's all right. They all want your number, Cherie, right? You're a sweet gal, Cherie. We all appreciate you. Oh, Stuart, you didn't have to do that. Just stack it. Thank you. You guys you're beyond the best. I appreciate you're giving me some grace in that, because that was totally my foobar. Completely my foobar. I didn't know what I was doing there, which is why I try not to do this, just pull stuff up on the fly and price it. I try to price it all ahead of time. So I probably won't be offering the 5 gram and the other 2 gram that I've got, because I need to figure out. I need to figure out where I'm at there. I got it, Stuart. Thank you so much for that. No such thing, Cherie. This is really the best of the best. You guys, Miss Ida was right when that, when that moniker showed up in this community, and it really is. Nice try there, Dislogic. I'm not sure that'll fly, though. Wow. All right, Cherie, I'm getting this ready. This will come out. I'm not going to hold it in a wallet for you, Cherie. I'm going to send it right away, okay? If that's all right with you. Big time love and respect. Absolutely. Yes, just stack it. No, 6. Just stack it at 6. Sorry. Shipping is 6 now. That just helps me cover my little packages. And pay for the shipping at the same time. Yeah, we have a 67 CUDA here that we'd like to restore at some point. Right now, I'd just like to get flooring down. on our floors and windows that don't leak. But we'll get there. Might take a year or two, but good people up in here. All right, I'm just writing myself a note here. Yeah, Rosebud, that's the other reason why I try not to throw stuff out kind of on the fly. I try to prepare well ahead of time. So I have time to check comps. I mean, I've done that on all my other stuff here, you know, check comps. I know this gold, these grams of gold here, you know, that's a good price on those. Everywhere else it's going for like 125 or so. I know my 40%, you know, $98. That's 980 face. That's below melt right now. And I have 3 of those. You know, and I did check around on those. I checked with Ashes on that before I priced them. But good bucking deals. That's right. Home of the good bucking deals in here. That's for sure, Cherie. So no lie. All right. I'm going to get this stuff ready. Just stack it. Just stack it. How are you paying? If you pay PayPal, it's goods and services only. Please include the little percentage that they take out. If you're paying Cash App, I have Venmo, I have Zelle. Thank you. Just stack it. And I've shipped to you before, just stack it. I just need to make sure. I'm going to look right now to make sure I still have your address in my system. Just looking right now because it's been a while. You haven't moved or anything, right? Oh, okay. It's on the, okay. See, I'm so glad I asked. No, Cherie, we're a bit off yet. I've got some more gold that, that I need to price. And, then I have some more stuff. I have more Canadian stuff here that I need to price out. I've got some 1 1/4 ounce, 1 1/2 ounce, and 2 ounce Canadian rounds. And once I get those priced out, then offered up, then maybe we'll be closer. Will do, Cherie. Yeah, although, yeah, I have all these maples So I have 16 maples left, and I'm asking $560 for all of them. I have a 2011. I have 5 2014s, a 2019, a 2020. I have 2 of those, and 2021. I have 3 of those. The price is $35 each, $560 total for all of them. And I have some sapphires that I'd like to sell if anybody's looking to buy a Montana sapphire faceted. And some gold right there. I appreciate that, Cherie. I really do. I really do. This community's certainly been great to us, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to get off of here. See, exactly. The boss comes in and it's time to wind her down here. Look who's here. Look who's here. Hey, boss. How are you? Rosebud, so it's working for you still, Rosebud? Big Flip Coins, thank you for that. You are the best. I absolutely appreciate that. Thoughts and prayers for sure. Big Flip, how's things going? You getting everything packed and ready to go? I'm just curious how it's going. We miss you, Big Flip. We miss you. We miss you. You need to be back streaming as soon as you're able. I have to get a piece of tape here. Pardon my 10 and 11 days away from the moving truck. Yeah, I know you said you were. Yeah, it's week after next, isn't it? I thought you were going to fly out, or are you driving out now? Are you flying or driving behind the moving truck? You are flying. Okay. So you're living like camping for the next little bit until you get back to South Carolina. You get down to where you're just living with the bare minimum of what you need to survive every day. Personal items, all your cooking stuff is packed and oh, good. That's interesting. You got the best internet. So as soon as you get there and get set up, you'll be able to stream no problem. G-Dub says he has a bum knee and a lower back pain. Bill has a bad ankle. I know Big Flip has a bad back. I certainly do. I'm sealing up a package here to just stack it. I'm working on my shipping here while we 1.05. Whoop, put that in the wrong place. We are all peas in a pot, right? Man, you got to be brave to age, because man, oh man, there's nothing easy about it. And what in the world happened that, you know, we got to be this age and we're in this shape? Yeah, Big Flip, they were here earlier. You missed them. You just missed them. They were both up. It was brief. Ash's, it was his daughter's birthday, so they'd been to dinner. So he wasn't fully prepared. And Ray came up for a bit, showed off some of his stuff. He had some cool Mexican currency and some Confederate stuff, and you just missed it. It's kind of winding down. You know, we were just talking about how old we are all getting, and it's getting past our bedtime because it is the middle of the week and everybody's got work potentially tomorrow. So aging gracefully. I have no intention of aging gracefully. I am going to go out of this world just, yeah, nothing graceful about it. Sheree, you haven't moved yet, have you? Still same address? Just to make sure that I send this to the right address. Oh my gosh, writing this address, my return address, after having our other address for almost 35 years. Not easy to try to exercise and do slow jogs and walks. I don't, the only time you're going to see me doing a jog is just to stay ahead of the next slowest person if we're being chased by a bear. Because this old gal doesn't have a whole lot of run left in her. Now I got a whole lot of walk left in me. I'll walk all day long, but run not so much. I'm more like a workhorse than a speed horse at this point in my life. Built more for, you know, That's right. That's right. All right, folks. I'm going to wind this down. You don't want my gold here, so I'm going to wind her down. Big Flip, it was good to see you. I'll be visiting with you. I hope you've tried some of that spice mix that I sent you. I'll tell you what, that carne asada, it works awesome with chicken too. So just cut up some chicken breasts. It's good with thin sliced steaks, and just sear it up in a pan really fast and throw that carne asada on it, and then put it on like an egg white wrap. Oh, with little cheese and some crunchy stuff. Pretty darn good. I know you did. I know you did. But you're welcome for the salts. You're going to have to send me your list of favorites, because when I went to get that stuff, I couldn't remember which ones you wanted. So I just winged it. Wing, hello. I winged it and just picked out a variety there of stuff that you didn't have. So send me your list again of your favorites, and after you move, I'll send you. I don't want to send you stuff that you have to move at this point in your life, because I know how that is. So folks, a reminder coming up this week, raise on Saturday for trade day, and Sunday flea market, Sunday night, late flea market with Ashes or myself. Big Flip, I appreciate you. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that big time. I'm going to get off of here and get my shipping ready. And I have to I have to send a message back to the realtor. So thank you all. I will see you on the weekend. Remember, stay safe, be healthy, wash your hands, folks, wash your hands, and have a good rest of the week, everybody. Good night.